On to the next one. This from Quincy, Patreon member.
Quincy, what's good?
Say what up, crew. This Coop. I just have a quick question for you guys. It may be kind of long, but that's because I want to provide details. So I'm a 28-year-old. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, but I currently live in Phoenix. So I met this girl in June, and we started dating. We worked together at my second job. We have totally different upbringings and a totally different personality. She's from Hawaii, but she's Filipino, and I'm from Little Rock, and I'm black. We broke up February 12th, and she hasn't been willing to talk to me because she's hurt that she put so much into me in a relationship, and I couldn't handle my small part that I was given. I'd accuse her, I'd be insecure for no reason, and I'd always say stupid shit in text or lash out when she wanted to just come to an understanding so we could grow. I was stubborn. For example, we'd have a disagreement, and at the time, she wouldn't want to face it. She wanted to wait hours, then come to it. At the time, I didn't understand that tactic, but I've been in therapy for 2 months, and now I understand why. So once she'd be ready to talk, she'd say what's wrong and express herself, and one time I said, cool, don't text my phone no more, which is a bitch move on my part. And the last straw was 2 days before Valentine's Day. We had a mild disagreement, and I said, quote unquote, you can bring my key and get your pillow. Another bitch move on my part, considering that I love her. That was the last straw for her. Granted, this girl has been there for me in every way possible. When I was going through health problems, I had to move because my friends and roommates finessed me out of $12,000. But overall, she's been by my side through a lot in these 8 months. Also, when the breakup happened, I would call and text constantly begging, and it made me look weak and desperate. It also made me look like I couldn't control my emotions. And that's part of the reason she left me to begin with. It took about a month for me to accept the breakup and stop chasing. I'm not broke. I make $75,000 a year. I have my own place, my own crib. I'm a nice looking guy, but I guess all of the hurt I faced with my family and friends really made me not trust anyone. It made me insecure and afraid to be vulnerable. She said it was never my actions because I was always there for her too physically, but my words hurt her emotionally. And it was always because of text. In person or on the phone, I was so much more level-headed. But text has no tone or any emotion, so I say whatever I felt. My question is it possible to rekindle a relationship after hurting her emotionally? Wasn't any cheating or abuse involved, or no name-calling or disrespectful words, just a lack of willing to effectively communicate on my end. But now I'm in a better place doing therapy. I honestly feel like she won't ever look at me the same because of how things went down. I honestly think me ignoring how she felt is worse than someone cheating. Shout out to O for answering my IG message. I'm a Cooper Scooper. I look up to you guys, and it makes me proud to see black men my age accomplishing great things. So his question is it possible to rekindle a relationship after hurting her emotionally?
Nope, it's over. It's over, my boy. Might as well move on. You know what you did wrong. At least you came to grips with that and you went and got some damn help.
It's possible, but she not.
She not.
She's done.
She done. He talking about that relationship.
That
done.
relationship is done, bro. I'm sorry.
It's done.
But take it as a learning experience.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. And you know, you're getting help now, and you realize the things that you were doing, how you were shutting down and, you know, acting emotionally when you could have let her be, let her get her time, let her get her space.
You couldn't control yourself. We just was talking about this earlier. Mm-hmm. You couldn't control yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's going to leak out on shit. And for good people, they'll walk away before they let you destroy them too.
Mm-hmm. Facts. And you see, that was only 8 months.
You get what I'm saying?
So she got out in good enough time.
So, yeah, just use that as a learning experience, bro. At least you got your shit together now. I hope you keep it together.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And you recognize a lot of that shit you was doing was some hoe ass shit. You said it yourself.
Step in the right direction.
You know, that's acknowledgement.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
That's growing up right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's really a leadership type shit. I'm stepping into it.
That's real.
You just gotta stay on it. You get what I'm saying? So that relationship done, dog. Just make sure when you get your next woman, bro, like you understand, like these women, bro, like they emotions are that's like holy ground for them.
Yeah.
And for us, that's like whatever. But you gotta understand, like you are not that person. You are not your woman. The woman is gonna respond totally different. She is gonna want you to respond differently than what you have been responding to in every other situation in your life, and what you're going to respond, how you're gonna respond in every other situation in your life. You know what I'm saying? Your woman wants to see what's in you. You get what I'm saying? So keep that shit in check, bro. Get your goddamn I hope you still seeing your therapist a little bit. You might need a little bit more. You get what I'm saying? But when you get your next woman, bro, just understand where you made your mistakes and don't make them again.
And we talk about words of affirmation and things like that. Like, well, that's her love language.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saying all the right things in person, but when you texting me, you're a totally different person. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like, that's what you are. Like, and a lot of women, that's uncertainty. You can cause confusion. You're not creating a safe space. She seems like she got her head on straight. Seems like she level headed and it was like, I can't do this no more. And I don't blame her. Nobody want to be in a relationship like that where y'all having a disagreement and then you tell me, come get my key and my pillow. I'm going to come get my key and my pillow and I'm gone.
All right.
I'm going to do exactly what you said. Here your key. I'm gone. I'm out. So, yeah, she did what she was supposed to do. So, bro, you just got to, everybody has to learn. Everybody got to take some L's. Everybody got to bump their head. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to use this example and just understand the qualities that she have. You want a woman like that. You know, it may come in a different package. But, you know, now you're going to have to play that slot machine again.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Bro, that's the thing. And as I'm reading it, I'm just thinking about my own situation. And I'm like, that shit hurt.
It
so
do.
bad.
I know exactly how that feels.
When you fit, in my case, I felt like I lost her forever. And I'm just like, man, you get to think about everything. You get to think about, damn, I let my ego ruin this situation. Like, you like feel that void of her not being there, and that's when shit kind of steps in. Because in the initial steps, it's all emotion. It's all ego talking. Like, man, what? Man, get your shit, man, get the hell about it. I don't care nothing about none of this. I'm good. And then she leaves.
She really do it.
And then you get to be sitting down and you know, set in that reality of like, holy shit, my life looks drastically different without her in it. Especially her being a good girl. And that goes back to what we were saying earlier. When you got you a solid one, bro, do what you got to do. Now, you may not have the information on how. You may not, you know, have the knowledge of how to navigate conflict resolution. But if you are willing to work with her and chop it up with her and y'all bump y'all heads together to figure it out, instead of doing what most dudes do, man, I'm just going to go my own separate way, get away from me, I'm going to go figure. No. Come to her, y'all cry, y'all argue, y'all yell, y'all do what y'all got to do to again, become one in terms of conflict resolution. And you'll realize that type of shit will bring y'all closer together because in her mind, you was willing to work with me to get it done. You didn't just shut down and just go another way. So, you know, when you get to talking about women's emotions, all that type of shit matters. She's thinking about all that as y'all arguing. Like, damn, you was quick to just say, come get your key, come get your pill. Like, that was your first instinct. Okay, so you don't really want to be here like that.
Exactly.
And a good woman, just like Smooth just said, they not staying for that shit. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Now she gonna give you 5 to 6 chances. But when she get to that 7, when she get to that I'm done part, it's over with.
When a woman's fed up,
she gonna treat you like a fucking stranger that she ain't never met, bro. And that's how he looking now. He trying to hit her up. I'm trying to call her. I'm DMing. I'm texting her. She ain't even responding to your shit. Might not even be reading it.
Opening it, closing it.
It's just real, bro. Because again, good women, bro. Like when you get them to that point and they done, they are done, bro. So you know, just like O said, man, you got to use this as a learning experience, man. Sometimes you got to be somebody got to be the stepping stone for you to get the message, get the learning concept, so you can take it to your next situation and not repeat the same mistakes. And it sounds like this is the type of situation that this is going to be. Now I'm praying that she finds it in her heart to give you another chance, because it really sounds like you done grew and you know what you did wrong and all of this. But likelihood of that happening is not high.
Slim.
So you got to move accordingly.
Slim. Hey.
and even if she were to take you back, you will have to work your ass
Go
off.
through hell and high water.
You're just gonna have to.
That's a fact.
Hey, and one more thing, bro. Before we let you go, bro. Your ego has no business in your relationship
At all.
I need you to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like greatly understand that. That ego, that persona that you done built for yourself to make yourself go get it, whatever drives you, whatever the fuck that is, that's all a part of your ego. That part of you has no business in your relationship. You get what I'm saying?
Man, I had to learn that the hard way. That's real.
And your wife will see it. And y'all will joke about your ego because you're gonna have little mannerisms and all that. That's what your ego for around your wife when y'all doing family shit and family shit come up. You get what I'm saying? But when you outside, that's when you flexing your ego. But in your relationship, it does you a disservice. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying go be a bitch out here and just bitch up. That's not what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what makes you, we all know what makes us, that man. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Whatever that is, that has no business in your relationship.
That's the thing. You can't be on all the time. You got to know when to pull that shit out and when to put it back. Mm-hmm. And again, that's why I say I get to think about my own personal situation because, again, you never met a nigga more arrogant than me in 2008. I was horrible. I was talking in third person. Like I was horrible.
I think I say he was talking in third person.
That's just, bro. I'm dead serious. But again, when you get with somebody that's solid, and then you realize, okay, I can't bring this into a relationship, and I tried, and I bumped my head, and we wasn't communicating, and she was about to leave. It was just all type of shit that was happening. It was going downhill. It wasn't until I checked myself to be like, you know what, I need to go in a way that's uncomfortable for me, which would be humbling myself, coming to her and saying, let's work on this. What do you need from me? Regardless of if I felt like I was right or whatever. Because if you got an ego, you're going to always feel like you're right. That's just what it is.
That's how I go.
You know what I mean? So, but when you come to her and you like, look, man, I don't care about winning. Mm-hmm. I want us to be together. What's it going to take for us to get to a space to where we need to? You come to your woman like that, she gonna feel like y'all close. Y'all bond is gonna be way different than if y'all just two powerful entities just coming together or whatever, and y'all just rocking. That's cool, but that's not sustainable. Mm-hmm. What sustainable is y'all reaching that point of vulnerability with each other to where like you wouldn't even think to break that. You wouldn't even think to make her uncomfortable or invulnerable, and that's gonna change how you move when you outside. That's gonna change how you communicate when certain situations come up. That's you going to her first, just to make sure that she in the know. Going to her to make sure that she's comfortable. Mm-hmm. And once that becomes a priority, you're gonna see a drastic shift in a relationship. And that's what happened with me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because she feels involved now. She feels a part of it now. Right. She don't feel like she's just in the back seat with the partition up, the car going somewhere, windows blacked out, and I just don't know what the hell is going on. Right. She gonna feel like I'm in the passenger seat, looking at the GPS. I know where we going. He driving, but again, I feel involved in this. Mm-hmm. And once your woman begins to feel involved, the relationship is gonna thrive. Mm-hmm. But if you trying to do this shit on your own and whatever the ego bro just talking about, car gonna crash, bro. Yeah. That's just honest.
And understood. Yeah. Women just want to be understood and heard. Yeah. Because sometimes it may be just them venting.
Right.
That's it. Like that's all it is. Just venting. But now you done snapped because you not really listening to her, not really understanding what she said. Something that she said may have triggered you. Yeah. Now you going off the hinges. And all she was doing was just a little light vent. Mm-hmm. Y'all broke up 2 days before Valentine's Day.
Damn.
You trash for that.
You sabotaged that, bro.
Hey, I gotta tell you that. You trash for that. Yeah.
But you saved a little bit of bread. You saved a little bit of bread.
Hold on. But
it's messed up.
But that was a sleazeball move.
I see what you was doing.
That was a sleazeball move.
Hold on.
But you trash for that.
Could it have been a sleazeball move on her part too? Because she was like, you know what? Perfect timing. I'm out. I'm glad you did that. I'm out.
That's great. I ain't think about it like that.
So who broke up with who? We need context.
We need a little more context. But the overarching theme, bro, is that it sounds like you're going in the right direction mentally. Just don't repeat that mistake, bro. You got you a good woman, man. Take care of that, bro. They hard to come by. I promise.
That's a fact.